Okay, my bees are working real good today. We still got to put another super on top of this number 2. We've got one super on top of every one, and the little box down on the right with the red top, we're going to have to put a couple of big boxes on there, or one big box to start with. It was a swarm I caught. But these bees are really working good. I think we're really in a honey flow. I don't know whether it's a real big honey flow yet or not, but it's working good. These bees are really working good though. We're going to run down or over to my lease property. Take me a little while to get there. But I got a couple of swarm traps out, and we're going to check on some swarms. I've picked up 3 swarms on my lease property, so we'll go down and see if we'll have another swarm. I've got 2 swarm traps out, but I got 3 swarms out of there last year. So okay, I really like the way the bees are working this year. They're doing real good. The one hive that I've got swarmed 3 times. I may have told you this in the last video, but they dropped the queen on the ground, or she went on the ground, and they went up on top of a big oak tree. And so I put them in another box with her, and then they swarmed again about 2 days later, went up the top of the oak tree again, but this time they didn't stay. They come back down, went back in the box. A couple of days later they done the same thing. So we don't know what they were doing at that time, but we're going to go down and check on the swarm traps that I've got on the lease property, and when I get there I'll turn the camera back on and we'll take a look at what's going on. Okay, we're going to do an update on our quail. Got a few laying hens in this cage. They just for laying, and all don't even have a rooster in it. They just lay eggs, and so we use the eggs, which is very good. But mainly we want to really check on this pheasant pen. I was trying to keep from putting any blinders on my pheasants, but they were getting too ruly. They were starting to fight and peck each other, so I had to take part of them, put blinders on them, and that really calmed them down. I have a light here for some. I got 2 or 3 young ones, and then some of the older ones are still get under the light for warmth. But they're doing great. I don't have blinders on all of them, just on the ones that was really fighting and fussing and trying to kill each other. But now they're just as calm as ever. They're not really trying to do anything. They're not running or flying all over the place. So maybe when they get a little older, we can get a fly pen for them and put them out and take care of them that way. But this is just temporary fix. So, but they're still doing great with the blinders on. Didn't really want to do it, but I had to do it to protect them. They did not know how to protect themselves. And you notice we got about 3 or 4 different generations in here of pheasants. They're getting larger every day. I've got about 10 more in the brooder section that's not quite ready to put in the pen. But I'll probably have to put them in a different pen, the next 10. Okay, let's get out of the pheasant pen. Take a look at our laying hens here. I've got some jumbo browns and some Texas A&M birds in here. They're fairly calm all the time. Sometimes they get a little rambunctious, but got them a little sandbox here, and they're looking good. They're not too wild acting. You can pick them up pretty easy. I added a couple more of the young hens in here. Let's see. This is one here. She's hasn't got of laying age yet, but she's growing, getting good. And this is another one of those young hens. Come here. Be still. Be still. Nobody's gonna hurt you. So they're nice, gentle hens. No problem. They still come right on up here and you can pick them up. Okay, that's all we got today on these quail and pheasants. Thank you for watching. Appreciate it.